One, two, 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 one, two. Making sure everything works. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope you have a good weekend so far. This is the roundup stroke debrief for this week. Didn't do one last night because we obviously had the game. But everything's it's all what it is. Evening workout, get you, yep. Simple Wednesday, hope you're well. Simple Wednesday 41, good number at the end. Didn't take at work to answer the chat, yep. Elbow123, how are you, mate? I'm not too bad. Media study, nice. That's decent. Wish we gave some of the Coventry fans something back. At the minute, that whole situation's a mess. At the moment, if you support Sheffield Wednesday at the minute, apparently in some fans and Coventry fans, we're a bunch of racists. I don't like it at the minute. I've really had enough of it because we're not. But at the minute, that's what it is. Sheffield United were 2-2 at half time and then it just collapsed. Kind of thing. I saw bits of that. Ian and John, how you doing? There was some points, but ended up bottling up. Lasted longer than... Pierre Charles was very good in that. I thought it was very, very good. Debrief, AK for Sheffield. Yeah, a little bit. Ian in that, how you doing, mate? Ian in Limbs. Ian in... I am missing names. Ian in DJ, how you doing? I'm going by your old one, but yeah, I know it's you. So we got to play Coventry again, and... No offence to Coventry, but I'm sick of playing them this season. It's Fleetwood all over again last year. It's deja vu, and I've had about enough of playing them as I could damn. But in terms of the game, they were good. They were very good like they were last time. I think we showed a little bit more this time. Not by much, but we showed a little bit more, and it was a better way of doing it. But you look at everything that's just happening at Wednesday at the minute. It's just everything's not in a good spot at the minute, and it's just doing my head in. Hey up, yep, it is. Work as Bob 123 said. You ever need a rant, Discord him, do so, mate. Much appreciated. You know I'm always there. Ian, Alex, how you doing, mate? Johnson was good again. He's saying new contract. We actually don't know what his contract did. Ian, how you doing, mate? We actually don't know what Johnson's contract is. He could be on a 2-year contract. So if he's on a 2-year contract, what? 33 now. That would take him up to 35. So we're not sure. Ian and Daniel. So how is everyone this evening? How are we all doing? Apologies if I keep playing my beard. I'm very... what's the word? ADHD-ish. Need something to just distract myself a little bit in a minute. But yeah, it was one of those games where you saw it, whoever got first goal, you thought it could cause it to be that kind of game. And I thought he played okay at times. I think the thing at the beginning with taking a knee and booing it and everything like that, look, if you don't like it, just keep quiet. Just keep quiet. I understand why they did it. I've seen a lot of people who have said that the taking of the knee has been more of a political thing than anything, but they wanted to do it. They did it. If people are wondering why Wendt didn't do it, I believe it was Darren Moore that stopped us doing it originally. I think he said that taking a knee, there's only so much we can see about it, and it was stopped on Darren Moore, so we just kept it going. And I think at the minute it's getting annoying, but it's also like the media thing, like when Casey Palmer was getting booed in the game, it was nothing to do with racism. It was nothing to do with the colour of his skin. It was nothing to do with the last week. It was just to do that Barry Bannon wound him up, and they weren't happy with his reaction to Barry, and that's why he got booed, and the media taking it to something different. I don't get why commenters saying we should get fined when they put stuff about letters. Helicopter crash on the motorway. Well, the thing is that there's all the stuff that come out from when other things have come out with Coventry in terms of like then with their own racism stuff. But I'll be honest with you, racism needs to be kicked out of football and society in general. It's never gonna happen. we can try till we're blue in the face. It'll never happen. And I like it to that when it's more about talking about the football and not off-field or on-field, but off-field actions as fans. It's just doing me head in. I think James will be out on loan in the coming days. Either on loan or it'll be permanent. Can't see it. Saying I can't be off watching a play commentary again. The whole thing seems to be made far worse each time we play them. Yeah, it did my head in. I'd like to talk about the actual football. I'll check in. What DJ's is 6. Mine's is about a 6, 7. Remember the one fan being an action fee toward K fee means the entire fan base is like that. Probably a 7. Similar one 7. No room for it in the world. But we'll Wednesday. Mental health could be better. Roll on the summer. I think a lot of people mental health dips in winter because the dark days, dark nights, it just does your head in, and the weather's not great at the minute. It's just still cold. There's more to it. It actually insult to like. More to it. It actually insult to. I'm just not gonna get into that debate, Roland Jones. I'm just not gonna start that debate full stop, and I'm just not going to. That's your. I got a girl, Jake, but she supports Arsenal. Oh, hard one because I'm not a fan of Arsenal. Enjoy it, and if she gets you to go to any of the games, go to a couple of games. It's an experience. Gatherman had a fantastic game. He really is a one for our very much one for the future, and he could do it high up. I think with Gatherman, he just needs to look up a little bit more and know when to play that pass. And I think that's the thing. Hopefully we can start seeing that introduced more into his game. The more we play, the more he'll do that. Country fan for calling Flake. She'll certainly missed that penalty. I did see that, yeah. Could be work, could be a Blade or Barnsley or even Bradford. Yeah. Good point. It's just that whole thing. If you look at the game, though, I thought the goal that they scored, it was a blinder. I've seen people say, oh, Dawson was saying, no one could have said that. It was an absolute blinder. It was a cracking goal. You do that whole thing, you tip your hat to and you go, fair play, cracking goal. But again, our midfield was non-existent. It was non-existent with that goal. I'll get onto that in a minute, Bob. If you don't bring any players in, do you think we can help Jake? If we don't it's very difficult. We need players in. Let's have a look. But I really thought about I really thought the game was good, and I thought Gatherman so deserved that goal. He had him on toast all night, and he played some excellent football. He really was good. And it's just a shame it took us till then to get into high gear. Shout out for Pierce Charles as well. Great debut. The save right near the end saved it so we could have a replay. So it was interesting. Let's have a look. Masaba's off the pace for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's a bit weird. He does seem a bit off the pace, so it'll be interesting. So any ideas who we're on about signing? Dan, I don't know who they are. I think there's definitely things going on and things are once it happens, it's going to be quick. And also, apologies. I thought deadline day ended on the 31st. It doesn't. It ends on the 1st of February, and my brain just died. It literally died. And I think the thing you've got at the minute with Wednesday is that there's a lot of clubs in the same position. There's a lot of clubs not signing players, so it's going to be very, very busy. But he seems a lot more positive. He seems like there's going to be something happening very, very soon. And that's exciting because that means the manager finally getting some headway. I think it all depends on how we come in the next thing. We definitely need midfielders. We don't basically need to. I think if we get one or two more players, possibly stay up. I don't know. It's going to be tight. It will be very tight. Can we not talk about because they're actually boring me now? Let's look forward to the young one coming through. They were good last night. I thought they were really good. If you ever have an argument, I will be sending her that Wallace goal against Arsenal. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Masava needs dropping. Shocking since Preston game, and Gastelman has played brilliant since the Preston game. Fair enough. I know this is a Wednesday channel, but I'd like to say how happy I am with our new manager. The way we're playing at the moment in the car on our way from home from Cocky Leeds. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing well. mate. It sounds like he really got it going, and it's good to hear that you're doing well as well. Charles Debrief were pretty good apart from a couple of times. Yep. An evening, Jenna. Jana, hope you're doing well, and safe journey back, because that's one hell of a trip back to Plymouth. Quite unlucky for Pierre Charles. Do you reckon Chancery going to back him? It sounds like he's going to, Bob. It sounds like he's going to completely back him, and I think it's that whole situation. I think he will back him 100%. How much so he backs him in cash-wise, I don't know. But it sounds like he'd back him. Masaba, good player. He got a quality thing. Yeah, he has. The fans videos of the match appeared on my YouTube feed. They were brilliant behind that goal when Charles made the last minute save. They couldn't believe he kept it out. Great replay save. Yeah, it was a good save. He's a very good keeper. And I think we got to nurture that talent, and we got to make sure it's looked after. And thank God we didn't put him out on loan, because that would have led us absolutely gutted in the goalkeeping situation with Dawson getting injured. It was interesting to hear the thing about players who were missing as well. So there were players missing like Byers. Byers was ill, but he spoke about how Josh Windass is training on his own at the minute, just to try and get him back to where he wants him to be by the sounds of it, and where they both want to be. And it sounds like there's been a conversation. It doesn't sound like there's been a falling out. It looks like they know what they're looking to do. And sometimes some players need to go have that individual training one-on-one with a person instead of being in the group session, so they can have more idea what they're wanting to do and how they are wanting to play in the system. Maybe the change of style is going to fit in Josh, and he wants him to now to play. Any news on Dawson, by the way? Didn't see anything, but I'll be honest with you, after last night, I pretty much crashed out. I haven't seen anything, but we'll see. Kind of thing. So I will have a look to see if I can find anything with it. But it's very interesting with the situation at Wednesday at the minute, because Chancery need to put his hand in his pocket a little bit and get players in, but it'd be interesting. Deshaun Bernard was really good, very good. He's been fantastic since the game, and I love that he's seen Ben on Twitter's day 16 of posting Deshaun Bernard picture till he signs a new contract, and I love the fact that he's seen it, and I think that's great. And the thing is, what got me with this game is, and the whole situation at Wednesday a minute, when the moment we get a little bit of positivity going, like on the pitch or something, there's always a negative that comes our way, and it seems to be always the case. You look at last season. Big positive, we've got promoted, we're in the championship, we're finally there. Negative, something's happened with manager and chairman. Manager gone, chairman puts out statements galore. There's a back and forth. It doesn't help the situation. It's like, I love it just to be a lot more football based. And to be fair, the football we played last night was good, and we were trying to get things going. And the thing is, you can see what he's doing, but the thing is, I still think we're a couple of quality players missing from this Wednesday team, and quality quantity. And it's interesting what Danny spoke to the press about. He turned around and said in the press that he's gonna probably compromise one of his objectives was to bring in younger players. But if there's I got one for you, dream player Ethan Mbappe. Let's try and use our PSG route with Masaba. Is it with Masaba? No, Deji, and try and get him in. Hopefully Charles starts in the replay. We're doing good to... Yeah, it would be good. Does anyone know? No one knows the budget. At the end of the day, the budget isn't known. And to us as fans, that is. The budget isn't known to us as fans. Now, the thing is, you don't want to put out a budget. You never, ever, 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 give me, want to put out a budget. You just don't. Never, ever, ever put out a budget, because the issue with a budget, and you put it out there, then people know what you got to pay, and then they play silly buggers. a lot of championships missed out on Alpha Made did. Do you think the pitch is causing an issue with the playstyle? Yeah. John, the reason why our pitch is terrible at the minute, we're training on it again. We've had to train on our pitch. We have not had our indoor pitch dome since March 2023. And it's not been inflated due to health and safety reasons. It's not been done. So when the frost came a couple of weeks ago, we had to train on the pitch. And the problem is we've got back-to-back home game coming up at the minute. We've got back-to-back home game coming up where we're going to be on that pitch again. And there's not really any ref bike that coming for that pitch. And it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a big issue. And it's getting to the point where I am getting annoyed at this whole series having to train on a pitch. And then you look at that pitch and see how it is. So we need to try and sort it. But it could be what it is. Random one, but will Bannon be another Wednesday promotion pushing squad? Random one, but will Bannon be in another? You never know. You never know, mate. Actually, never mind. Jude Bannon is to strengthen the midfield. Yeah. We'll still link with Hayden. Do you think we might sign him eventually? Maybe. It's an interesting one. The situation with signing, because it has gone very quiet who we're linked with. I like the look of that Jordan Jones from Pompey. Is it Pompey? Wigan, sorry. So it will be interesting. Let's have a look. That's what we need. Hayden would be good, but Hayden for me, I still question his fitness. Let's have a look. Hey, John, how you doing, mate? Like a Stevie May back. Yeah, Stevie May would be good. To be fair, I feel like I was the man that wrecked Stevie May's career when the car got his name on the back of my shirt. Anyone else fancy kebab? Yeah. Let's have a look. So we're going to have a look. Yeah. Let's have a look. We're going to say in a week's time, Little Orphans is going to fall into hole who play. Oh, that's our way of like winning against you. Don't stop and chill with it a little bit. Yep. I'm not too bad, John. How are you? I'm tucking into 540. Thanks anyway. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do in this window. I won't like. Going to be interesting to see how when they do in this window in the last couple of weeks and how busy it's going to be. I'm good, John. I hope you're well as well, mate. Not getting much sleep, but that the rules of having a newborn. Actually, I'm doing okay for sleep. Actually, I had both kids this morning on my own for the first time, so it was great. Just get a safe journey back. That's all I ask, Jana. Just get a safe journey back. That is all I ask. And make sure you get home safe. Just looking. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see when they do in terms of this window. But like Mr. Danny Rule has said, he seems a lot more positive. He seems a lot more positive with everything. And that's the thing. And here's the thing. One of the things you've got to have with the whole situation that happened at Wednesday over the last couple of days, Deshaun not happy with it, obviously. And for Deshaun, it's a Jamaican teammate. It's one of his teammates. And he's had it where he said it's nice to see him rallying around, but it's just one of those things at the minute which we can't seem to get in front of. But the thing is, I loved actually Ugbo. Ugbo last night played really well. I thought if you could get someone at the side of Ugbo playing well, he could be on for a winner. Like the thing is, apparently Patterson is out of the squad with a knee injury, apparently. And if that's the case, does that mean we are having to look somewhere else into a place we need to improve, kind of thing? Is it somewhere else we need to improve again? You know, when you had those things where something happens and you have to rethink what you do. And it seems like that's the deal we got here at the minute, where we're having to look at every little bit and see where we're at. And not Bannon. I always say Bannon. Patterson being injured is a problem because when he does play, he does a lot of the doggy work, running at players, getting in the faces that a lot don't do. And that's something we are definitely missing right now. And I want us to really start getting moving, and do well. And it's going to be interesting to see what we do in the last couple of days of the window. But I think everybody is going to be really quick. Everyone deals are suddenly going to start happening like that. Everything. 40 people watching, 19 likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I think as a whole, when they are needing midfielders, definitely. I think we're very, very light in midfielders at the moment. I still see people saying striker, and I can see it. The problem with strikers, they either cost money or if they are looking for doing a better position, if someone's in a better league position, which we're not, they might go there instead because they don't want to be part of a relegation dogfight, because that's what we're in. There's some winnable game coming up. Why is it every season we have a load of players out of contract? We're naff, Alex. We're naff at just sorting out deals. We're just naff at it. We don't seem to. It seems like anytime thing when it comes to sort deals out, we don't sort them out quick enough, and especially some of the high earners and some of the players who are fan favourites. We are really bad at sorting out the players we want to keep and getting it done early. And it done my head in. I actually think there's a big thing at the minute with Sheffield Wednesday and as a whole most of the transfer window. I think there's a lot of Premier League clubs that are scared of getting FFP, so they're not loaning out many players. They're knowing that some of them are going to have to start using their academy more, being more clever with it. Hit that like button, please. I'd much appreciate it. The thing is that also you got to remember something else. Like, we are going to be doing a transfer deadline day stream, and I believe I'm going from 6 or 7 o'clock on Thursday, and then at about 9 o'clock we'll probably switch over to Talking Wednesdays one as well, so we can have lads' opinions on that kind of thing to see who gets signed and stuff, which will be good. It's one of those things where I've not seen a January window this quiet in a long time. I think it's a long time since a window been this quiet, and a lot of teams are not spending. They're just not. I don't think the bubble burst. I don't think the bubble burst as such. I think people are just getting very careful of where their money goes now. Someone faithful was on about getting rid of Bannon and he wasn't good enough anymore, but I think he'll retire with us. I think he'll probably get one more season. He might get one more season out of him, I hope. It's like Alec Pritchard, who's basically turned around and said to Sunderland he wants to go, kind of thing. He put a new contract in front of him. He don't want to sign it, so he wants to go. We will be there for the transfer deadline day. Jake does the transfer window. Cheers, mate. Much appreciate that, mate. So yeah, it's an interesting one at the minute, innit? It's an interesting one. I am kind of shocked with how this week gone. You look at what's happened in football in general. Klopp going from Liverpool at the end of the season. It sounds like he's been wanting to go from that since November, they told him. And it'll be interesting who goes in and takes that job. I don't think Xabi Alonso should have it yet, but it's someone to look into. But he's doing a good job in Germany. And it'll be interesting to see who Liverpool appoint. But it's been a weird week in football. It's been really weird. Why am I getting advert for funerals or hair transplants lately? No idea. No idea, mate. But that's a. Are you? Is it? Nah. Is it giving you the option to have the hair transplant before the funeral, kind of thing? Have a feeling Pritchard ends up with us next. I think he does. I said to someone earlier, I think it might have been Jack, actually, who's in the chat if he's still around. I said to him that I thought he was going to Birmingham because to re-link up with Tony. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a hell of a lot of sense for him to go back there, and is Sunderland the smart? The cash in because he's out of contract. Must be tearing your hair out by trying to figure out that one, that buddy. Oh, can't wait for Nat's response to that. But it is that whole thing where you look at the window. It's been quiet. It's been very quiet. I don't think I've known a quieter window than this. Like, literally, I don't think it's ever been this quiet. Kind of thing. Hoping Worko Dex joined for deadline day last season was funny. I hope so. Who do you want most in draw if we get... don't get your hopes up. That's the thing. I'm not getting my hopes up because I don't think we're going to go through. I really don't. Oh, who do I want in the next round? Now you're asking me. Oh, next round. I wouldn't mind getting Luton. Luton. Maidstone would be good, but it's what the ones. Maybe if you were... Oh, God. I would love one of the big boys. I would love one of the big Premier League teams. And no disrespect to anyone who comes in who's a Luton fan. It just... Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're staying up this season. Let's put it this way. And let's have a look here a minute. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Liverpool could be interesting. Man U. I know Worko said he wants Wrexham. Chelsea or Villa wouldn't be bad. Don't talk to me out, big boys. That already. I think that my celebrity look like Dr. Evil. I think it's that situation where it's hard to think of who I want in the next round because I don't think we're going through to the next round. It's very simple as that. I just don't think we are. I think our best bet is to concentrate on the next two big games that are coming up, which are Watford, Huddersfield, kind of thing. Why has my Discord just gone off? I thought I turned that off. No, I never did. Quit. I think it's concentrate on Watford and Huddersfield and see where we are with that. And because come after the Watford game, we'll either know if we're done in the window or if there's more to come. Because it could be one of those things where there's a lot more to come in the window after this and stuff like that. I just realised something. I didn't share this stream tonight. I am so out of it. Oh, poop. How about Sheffield? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they won't do it. Yeah, Wilder's... I've seen stuff about Wilder complaining about the referee kind of thing. And it was one of those things. I think at the minute, where we are at as a club is... We got to start... we got to start looking at how to change things. Simple as we just got to start how to change things off the pitch and on the pitch. On the pitch, it started to look better. Off the pitch, we have no idea what's going on, i.e. chance area and that. I'll give him credit where credit's due. He got people in. He got the people in, i.e. the manager and the coaching staff, which is fantastic. Something that was noted by Alex Miller as well. It looks like Chris Powell has started clapping and singing along to Hi-Ho Sheffield Wednesday, like Darren Moore used to, which I like a lot. Kind of thing. Will Ashley Fletcher ever cook? I don't know if he will. Actually, that's a good question, to be fair. I don't know if he will. Because he had a great opportunity in the box and he guffed it. And he really guffed it. Kind of thing. I don't think he does, you know. So look. Let me just check something. I don't think he. I want him to, because I think it'll do him a lot of good, but I don't think he will. I seriously don't. Because it's just getting more difficult to see it. I think he's been unlucky. He's been okay. You can tell he's a player who lacking confidence. It kind of one of the ones where I kind of think, is he one of the player once he gets the goal, he's better. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm late. It's no worries, mate. I hope you're well. I hope you're well, mate. Don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about it at all. I'm intrigued by what we do next. Seriously, I am absolutely intrigued by what we do next. So let's see what happens soon, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do in terms of Wednesday video when we get players in. I'm hopefully gotta do it the way I normally do it. Hey mate, no, 10 definitely needed. A number 10 is definitely needed. Yeah, we probably do need a number 10. We probably do, because it's lacking. It needs someone to just have that kind of sit behind the front two and build it together. It would be good. I still think we need a winger. I think he's looking at a midfielder, a winger, a striker, and possibly a left back. I think that's what we're missing right now. The problem is, what he's wanting to do is all the things you would do in the summer. And we don't have that. Momo had an excellent game last night. Momo should be starting next game. He should be starting next game. Thank you, mate. I much appreciate it, mate. I try my very best to try and keep it not too Wednesday biased and be reflective of other people, but I've been doing this for a while and I absolutely love it. Who out of the options would you be happy to join Wednesday? I like the look of that Jordan Jones. One of them was Dan Gore from Man United, and he just signed for Port Vale, which is annoying. I think he would have been good in the middle of the park. He just sit there kind of thing. Maybe a young old thing is the left back situation. I kind of like the idea of bringing Sam Reed up from the academy to play that, if it's going to be till the end of the season, because he's in the first team looking, because he's in our academy. Sam Reed will be good. A while? Question mark? Confused? Careful, Jack. You're poking the bear. Don't poke the bear, because I'll get it in the neck. Something I noticed, we were a lot quicker going forward. It could be a former player who we could bring back. Former player Gary Hooper. Gary Hooper, I'd bring back. I'd bring Newey back. After New Hugh, I like New Hugh. I may have forgotten Baby. Oh, no, worry about it. I've been doing this a while. Is she referring to... right, fair enough. Yeah, understatement. I may have forgotten Baby Brain was in full swing. Don't worry, you've been out. You've been out of the house today. You actually managed to go do some stuff and have some time away from the kids. So, Baby Brain full in swing, which is understandable. You've had a baby. We've had a baby. And he's a cheeky little monkey, just like his sister. Already starting to be a cheeky little monkey. Waddle, good shout. Dan Pikachu. I can never say his name. I would love Kevin Pressman back. I would have loved that. That would have been amazing. Just to have like Pressman in net because he's just such a good keeper. I think there's like I would have loved to see us get Chris Brunt in his prime instead of having him in early days. David Hurst and Mark Bright. Fantastic partnership. Careful, don't call anyone you know the stigma of the entire stadium fan at the moment. Yeah, true. Very true. I would love. I think someone we're missing is someone like a Gary Hooper, kind of thing. Someone like a Gary Hooper is someone who we're missing. Just a goal poacher. Someone who's in the right position at all times. So when, as you notice, we got that ball into the box a couple of times. There's just been no one been able to just put a foot out and dab it in. And that's what we're missing at the minute. That is what we're missing. I love watching the cocktail. Shut up. Chris Wood before we bought him. True. I think we got that situation at the minute where there's nobody who's alive enough to put it in the back of the box. Except when he stupidly tried juggling the ball against the blade and it took his toes and it scored. Well, yeah, true. That happens though. He tried something different and he didn't do it again. He tried something different, he didn't do it again. I think it's one of those things, I don't mind that. 39 people watching, 21 like, get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. Also, I will plug the podcast. Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. At the minute, it's been a little bit all over the place because there's been a lot of different working schedules between everyone. But yeah, we are getting episode cracked on. Members, I am recording video tomorrow. I am hunkering down in here to get it done because it's doing my head in. I've just not had time. The problem with having a newborn and a transfer window and my own other little one as well and a missus, time seems to pass me by a little bit. I think Caitlin would have been a great keeper, or Westwood, yeah, true. John Sheridan would have been great. Someone who could pick out a killer pass. Yep. I would take Dev Walker back as well at the back. Someone who could just command that defence. Just command it and just make things tick. Or a younger version of Kieran Lee. A younger Kieran Lee in the midfield would be fantastic right now. Someone who could just control the midfield without even knowing he's there. I think the thing is, we've lost players who, over the last couple of seasons, that we know have been in and around the team. In the moment we lost them, we really noticed how much work they did and how good they were at the job. Because some of the best players are ones that are, you know that are on the pitch, but they just do the job so well each week and week out that it's common knowledge that they're that good. And I think at the minute we are playing as a team, but there's little bits of individuals. Do you hope that Wilt goes at this window because Fletcher should show the door if we get some players in? Fletcher we can't send back anyway because it's a loan. Wilkes, I don't know. From the article I read a couple of weeks ago, it sounds like Danny's willing to give him a try, kind of thing. he's willing to give him a try to see what happens. Now, the problem with Wilkes, I can only imagine he's on his last chance of trying to make it work. For me. And I like Wilkes. I like what I saw him when he was at Hull. I like what he did when he was at Donny. Give me a minute. I like that better. Nothing yet. Smith's situation basically until they bring in a fee in terms of the loan fee we agree with. That's where we're at. That is like literally where we're at the minute until we have a fee, the loan fee sorted is into. So look, so that's where we're up with Malik, not with Malik Rose, with Smith at the minute. That's where we're at, and it's there or thereabouts at the minute. So we have to see what her. Hey, sound late. I hope you're well. Can Fletcher play Wednesday? Nope, he cup tied. So cup tied for that game. He won't be able to play against him. So Fletcher can't play, and I think that will be a good game to have Umbog and say Cadamarchi up top together and see what happens. Check WhatsApp. What happened? Oh dear, I'm sorry, darling. Does he need a new outfit change, and do you need an outfit change? Or do you both need an outfit change? I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. Yeah, punk truck at Sheffield United for. How many players do you think we will bring in your opinion? I think it'll be possibly 3, but I think it'll be 2. I think it'll be 2, but I think we need 3. It's a hard one. He looks like the 2 lined up ready, but I think there might be one more after that, but let's get them in first. Memo was awesome versus commentary. He's getting better. Oh God, Hunter has been versus poo or vomit all over himself. And Sarah hasn't it. Something of those lines, yes. Something of those lines, yes, indeed. So yeah. So yeah, something along those lines, Jack. Yeah. I do think we need 2. I think he wants 3 in, and I think he's gonna get 2 and maybe that 3rd. But it all depends on what he can get through the door. Because we've had players all ready to sign and go for it, and then something snagged, or he's impressed them with the pitch to them. You got to remember, they got a pitch. They got a pitch to them. I predict we need minimum 6 points from the next 3 games. We need at least 5 wins out of our next game, roughly. Nico, left back midfielder who can pick a pass. Yep. Do you know who we're looking at? I do, but I can't put it out there due to the fact that I don't want someone to lose their job. Yeah, I do. Oh, else is a bonus. It is. Cover left back midfield. Yeah. So yeah, it's It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Anything else would be a bonus, but I think the one thing that I've got is we are not letting any players out till players are in. Because we've done that once and it failed, and both the teams went to both the players even went to the same team. QPR versus Huddersfield is huge one tomorrow. It's a massive game. It is. Ideally, we could do with that being a draw. Momo Samido, yes or no? Can he be next? He could be good as Samido. I think with Momo, it's interesting because there is a clause in his contract where we can buy him at the end of the season if we want him. We're either going to get a signing by the end of the day. We're either going to get a signing during the day on Sunday, or we're going to get something Monday. I believe they're going to try and get deals done for at least Wednesday minimum. Wednesday minimum, so they can try and get them in the squad. And I think there've been a couple of players that they've looked at and they just, for whatever reason, the sale pitch have been great, and then when it comes to everything else, it could be money, and at the end of that money, that situation we don't know much about. It could be location. We've lost two players I know to location. I don't want Bambo to play again. Not your call though, is it, Glenn? At the end of the day, I understand what you're saying, but it's not our call. We don't have the call to like Bambo not to play. Let's all, hi, just joined. Hope you're well. For those not able to follow closely, any chance you can give a quick overall the transfer rumours in and out? That's the thing, mate. There isn't much. And Jordan Jones is apparently someone we could be looking at. Outs are James, Smith, Gregory. That's about it. That's been in the rumour mill. Ins, it's been very quiet. Ever since the Connor Coventry bit, it's gone stupidly quiet. And I don't know if that's because stuff had leaked, or the fact that something's leaked and it wasn't meant to leak straight away, or other things. So it's interesting. It really is interesting. I love to see Bernard on a new contract, but I don't think. I have a funny feeling we could lose Bernard in the summer if we don't stay up. If we don't stay up, I think Bernard is gone. If we stay up, might be a different story. Different players. Samuel the Walker is better in the past. Yep. Gas Ugbo also look really good. Just need a striker. I do agree. Well, Ugbo is a striker. We just need another striker. Let's send Bambo back instead of Momo, see if they notice. Yeah. Hayden is still possible. Hayden is very much still possible. I do get the funny feeling that Bernard is going to be one of those interesting ones. And I mean, really interesting ones. Where I don't know if we're going to be able to get a deal for him done how we want it to be. If that makes sense. I think it's going to be very, 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 very difficult to get a deal done for him if we don't stay up. If we stay up, I think it's an easy deal. If we don't stay up, I think they're going to have to put one hell of a package in front of him. Yeah, same, mate. It do me head in. We spoke about it. Do me head in. I'm sick of it. Feeling like due to a couple of morons in our fan base, and they're in everyone's fan base, by the way. I'm not just saying ours. They're in everyone's fan base. And it just annoys me because it makes us all look bad, and we're all not bad. If that makes sense. Why is that one not turning off? Why is that the only light turning off? That's weird. Never done that before. But it did me head in. I really want things to go back to talking about the football, but again, these things pop up and you have to have them as a bit of relevance because they're important. It is important to talk about it when it does happen because it does need to be stamped down. But the problem is it's very, very hard to do. And I don't think football in general has had this problem for so many years. I think it's just been talked about more and more again when it does happen, where I think for a while it happened, but it just wasn't talked about. And I think now it's the other way around. Why is that shaking? Oh, that's why it's shaking. I've been going for an hour now, so keep yourselves glued to the channel during the stuff. I am doing a Jim White thing on Thursday. I am indeed. It's my annual stay up by stupid clock in the morning to do a stream of see when to sign any players. And now I know how to do recordings in between. I will do a recording of it in between it as well. So if something breaks, I will be able to do a video and break it out. But yes, I am doing that. In load, bro, I apologise, mate. I'm just about to end. I do apologise, mate. But you will be joining us for the 72 review tomorrow. Also, 72 review show tomorrow on 18 Dapper channel. If Jack's in the chat, if you can go to 18 Dapper channel and plug it in the thing, please do so. It's also around the grounds. Go give him a watch, doing some cracking stuff. He's had a busy one. I think he's done Coventry yesterday, Donny Stockport today. I think he's got another game tomorrow. All the rumour mill, mate. Yep. Cheer Punk and chat. Have a go. Yep. So click on them. Please do. Everything does help. Have I turned links off? I haven't, have I? Don't give it much, mate. You say your piece, and I'd like to think most agree. The idiot get in line now. Counter production. Will Dapper turn? Dapper will turn up. Dapper will turn up because he's got to host it. It'll just be a therapy session. They got an absolute battering today. I am actually really worried for them for the drop. Just to be generally honest about it, I worry. If Sutton manage to get results and Donny don't, they could drop. But yeah, have a good one, people, and I will see you in the next one. But Dapper will be there because he's the host. But it'll be a therapy session for him. Right, I'm going to go watch some telly and spend some time with my other half and just have a chill. Do you think we'll stay off if the team is unchanged from this point forward? Maybe. It's going to be tight. I didn't think when they could get it within 3 points. That's what's giving me a little bit of hope because he got it to 3 points. I do feel like whatever Danny was going to come in and do, it's all been a little bit too late from when he came in to do it, but we'll see. He said he got a good chance, so we'll see. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.